So as an accountant, you know, accounting is obviously, in my opinion, I would think, right? I don't like it because I never like that.
Ones and zeros.
Yeah. But like, that's the lifeblood of a company, right?
It's the greatest structure I could have in my life for what I'm doing, what I have done, and what I'm doing going forward.
If the books can be balanced and be managed, you should.
But you
should be okay.
That's right. That's a tiny part of the benefit of having that experience, but 100%.
Right.
If there's any errors, and if you're using that information to make decisions,
correct. That's my point. There you go. You said
go forward.
There you go.
And they're wrong, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Right. There you go. Or you're ignoring it. Period. Because right. You're just shooting from the hip. Right. You don't realize.
And you see so many people who get a third party to handle the accounting for them.
Right.
And you see all these companies go out of business because somebody was, pulling money off and they didn't know it, or they wasn't paying the taxes appropriately, and like all these type of
kind of like Brownwater's first year.
No, but you're talking like dollars and cents.
We're a little bitty fish.
There was we could have wiped all our stuff with like $400.
Yeah,
fixed it all.
Yeah, but you take the same concept and exponentially bigger.
Correct.
However many zeros you want to add is how much worse it can be.
But I like the part I didn't never think about this though. You take something like accounting, and was that a conscious move for you?
Absolutely
it
not.
Was no, but I mean no.
Yeah.
To say, hey, I'm an accountant, but I think of an accountant, I think of like you work for some firm or some business that has nothing to do with the interest that you like, but you moved it over into the outdoors, right?
Yeah,
now, that's pretty badass to me.
It's probably something that gave me that little bit of a nudge to say I can do it.
Right.
To say when I'm putting together the numbers for here's what I can pay for the company, here's what your sales are, here's what I know your margins can be, here's the cash flow I'm going to generate. That goes a long ways in knowing myself. I ran the numbers.
Dollars and cents is always the scariest part of the whole thing.
Of course.
Well, we had one of our buddies on like early episodes, like in the 20s, I think, maybe even the teens. I don't know. 20, 30, Josh Kovacevic. And one of the things that he does as an attorney, he does like an evaluation of a business before people buy it, right? So you can hire him to go in and look under the hood, so to speak. You already had that ability because you was already working for him, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, and that was, I wasn't working for them, but obviously when you're going to acquire a company, you do an NDA and then you request that information.
Right.
So it's typically tax returns because that's what has been legally certified for their best knowledge. It's not just reports that they print or written
internal,
or whatever. So you kind of get an idea what the sales are. You can discuss margins and all that. And what attracted me the biggest part to NetBait was that they manufactured their product in Greenville and then shipped it out of Greenville as well. So there was no importing. There was all that logistics that I'd been doing for the past 3 years, which is very...
Cut all that out.